Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Welcome if you're new here. My name's Sarah. I make videos every single week here on YouTube talking about my acne journey and how I managed to clear my skin up. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please hit the subscribe button and join me here each week because I upload every single Sunday. So with that being said, today marks the first little milestone on my little channel, which is 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for everybody that has subscribed so far because I love making these videos for you. Today I thought I'd mix things up a little bit and kind of give you guys a chance to get to know me better because I just talk about acne on this channel really, and I thought maybe I would mix things up, also divulge some of my best kept acne secrets and just answer some really random questions for you so you get a chance to know me better. So yeah, leave me a comment down below if there's something that you would like to ask me that I don't actually answer in this video because yeah, I want this to be like a two-way conversation where we all get to know each other better. I really kind of hope this can be a community for everybody to learn something from in terms of clearing their skin, leading a healthy lifestyle. So with that being said, let's get into today's video, which my boyfriend has kindly offered to help me out, and he's just going to ask me a bunch of random questions. And yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, go.
Do you remember your first makeup item?
Yes, I do remember my first makeup item because it was one of those, and I'm sure lots of you have tried this as well, it was one of those disgusting lip glosses, which was like blue, pink, green. I think we bought them from Woolworths. That's how like old I am, guys. Woolworths was still a thing when I was like 13. And yeah, what we used to do is get these like lip glosses that had those like little like applicator sticks, but the lip gloss that came out of it was like a disgusting greeny purpley blue colour, which should not be put on anyone's lips at any occasion.
What's your favourite high-end brand?
My favourite high-end brand? Okay, well obviously goals is Chanel if you're talking about accessories and clothes and things, but in terms of like skincare and makeup, my favourite high-end brand at the moment is Giorgio Armani because I basically got recommended the, is it called the Silk Foundation? The Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm loving that. I got a little tested the other week and it's amazing. If you are either on Accutane or you're using tretinoin, it's great because it really helps with like dehydrated skin. It sinks into the skin really nicely and doesn't really like show up the dry patches, which is always something to consider. Go.
Do you wear fake eyelashes?
Nope. Simple answer, no.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Oh my god, there's so many. I think the most embarrassing thing I think I've worn is probably due to my mum making me and my sister matching outfits with like a little straw hat that we actually wore on so many different occasions. And I've actually got some photos, so if I find one I'm going to put one up now because honestly I can't tell if we're just super cute or just look a little bit Amish.
Okay, so if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
That is a really difficult one. Probably stealing avocados. Let's be honest guys, I need those healthy fats and they're pretty expensive, so I'm constantly bitching about the price of them. Everyone would have assumed that I probably stolen a bunch.
Is there any kind of makeup you can't leave the house without?
Do you know what? Not really, because I have to say I used to leave the house every single day like covered in makeup. I'm talking from the age of about 14 till literally last year. I was so insecure about my skin, but ever since for Accutane, my skin has completely changed for the better. So I have to say I don't need any makeup to leave the house, and quite often, in fact most days when I'm leaving to go to work, I'll put some mascara on. So maybe I can say mascara is the only item I wouldn't leave the house without. But yeah, honestly, in terms of skincare, in terms of concealer, foundation, I'm more than happy to leave the house, and I do most days.
Okay, so on that, what is your most cherished beauty product?
My most cherished beauty product is probably, do you know what? I'm not one for doing my eyebrows. Like honestly, my eyebrows are shocking, but I've got these little like spoolies, is it spoolies? Spoolies that I use to just comb through my eyebrows, and honestly it's not really makeup, but it definitely makes me look more awake and kind of put together when my eyebrows are groomed. So yeah, that's my favourite.
Do you have a beauty budget or do you spend freely?
I probably should have a beauty budget, but to be honest I don't really mix up my skincare that often, so I kind of just stick to what I know now. So essentially it kind of is a budget that I kind of know how much I will spend in a month, but yeah, quite often I probably blow that, let's be honest. Okay, go for it.
What kind of cult would you like to start?
What kind of cult?
That's an obvious one.
Obviously an acne cult. No, I don't know if you could call that a cult, but I would love everybody to kind of get involved, be part of a gang who just eat lots of healthy fats and balance their hormones and just feel much, much better, because I know that there's diets like the ketogenic diet, which could be good for acne. Personally, I found that really hard to stick to, so not something I'm going to be jumping on again. But I have to say, there's such a misconception that potentially just eating lots of fats is going to make you fat or make you feel unhealthy or look unhealthy. But I have to say, ever since incorporating fats into my diet, my hormones are so much more stable and my acne, like my skin, looks 10 times clearer. So yeah, I think I'd make a cult where everyone just eats healthy fats.
In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Amazing. It gives you so many opportunities. Like, I can't imagine how we lived without it. Quite honestly, like, we wouldn't know half the things we know without the internet. Like, it really answers any questions. I guess it does instill some anxiety because, let's be honest, I go to Dr. Google all the time for every single problem. And yeah, it comes back and makes me feel really irrational. So that's the downside. But honestly, the internet in one word summed up is just, yeah, magical.
What type of product do you buy the most of?
Moisturizer. Cetaphil or moisturizer, probably the two combined. Yeah, the one product that I keep going back to, like that I have done for the last sort of 6-7 years, is the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, which I use at the end of the day.
Do you avoid any certain ingredients in cosmetics, like parabens or sulfates?
Parabens.
Parabens.
Parabens and sulfates. To be honest, probably should, but I don't. I use the skincare. I use skincare that I know works for my skin. I think if you get really like hung up on like non-comedogenic and like parabens and all those sort of things, yeah, you probably wouldn't end up using any skincare. But I know that there are some great natural brands. I probably just haven't discovered them. Leave me a comment down below if you know any that I should try, because I'm very open to trying things that are obviously better for my health. Okay, next.
Okay, so if you could only buy from one brand,
okay,
which brand would you choose?
Is this for like skincare, makeup, food?
This is skincare and clothing.
Oh, okay. Skincare wise, if I could just choose one, I think I would go with Avene. I love their moisturizer. I love their hydrating face mask. Yeah, and it literally never irritates my skin. Whenever I was on Accutane, that is the one skincare brand I could guarantee would work on my skin. And then you said clothes. If I could go one place for clothes forever. Obviously it's going to be Zara. I literally live in that shop. Everything I own is probably from Zara, including this dress, guys. So yeah, definitely Zara.
Okay, so what brand do you think has the best packaging?
For like cosmetics?
Yes.
Okay, for cosmetics. I would have to say it's probably The Ordinary, because I am a huge fan of simplicity and I love their packaging because it just tells you what it is and doesn't fuss about with anything else. Yeah, I like the simplicity of The Ordinary. Okay, next, go.
Okay, so what are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could settle their differences with?
Oh my gosh, that is hard. What would I do?
How about a good cup of tea and a couple of biscuits?
Yeah, have to be spearmint tea, obviously. And not so much the biscuits, you know, everyone knows how I feel about sugar here, so yeah. Leave out the biscuits, spearmint tea, bit of dark chocolate. Yeah, sit around, have a chat. Maybe even a glass of wine, who knows?
That's a good one.
Alright, go.
Okay, how many chickens would it take to kill one whole elephant?
How many chickens would it take to kill one whole elephant? So I would say if an elephant is, say...
I'll say one chicken.
One chicken?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if the elephant ate the chicken and the chicken had bones in it, the elephant could choke on the bones and it could die. What celebrity has the best makeup?
The best celebrity makeup? That's a really good one. So obviously I am no makeup expert. If any of you have seen me apply makeup, then you can totally understand that. But I would say probably the person who I aspire to have the best makeup is Lisa Eldridge. Yeah, if any of you enjoy makeup tutorials on YouTube, which I'm sure lots of you do, then Lisa is literally like the queen of like beauty and makeup YouTube. And yeah, I literally love everything she does. Her makeup is really good, it's really effortless. Yeah, obviously super talented. Who wouldn't want to look like Lisa Eldridge?
Are you clumsy in putting makeup on?
Yes. Simple answer, absolutely. Like winged eyeliner, I'm now nearly 30, still haven't really mastered how to do that. So yeah, not one for doing makeup. That's probably why I never wear it.
Okay, so which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. I wish I could detach my eyes, because then you could probably like put them underneath doors or like see over things. Also, I'm really short, so it would make a real difference. Say you're like at a festival, unplug the eyes, hold them up.
And
Perfect.
you could be quite literal with saying having eyes at the back of your head as well.
Yes, exactly. Last question, guys.
If you could visit one country in the next 10 years, which country would it be and why?
Okay, so the country that I really am dying to visit, like more than anywhere else, is probably Lebanon, because I love Lebanese food. That is like my favourite food to eat. I'm super blessed because my boyfriend's Arabic and his family make the most amazing food. His mum is like the best cook. So yeah, I'm super spoilt with Lebanese food here, but I would love to go over there because I think the country would be beautiful. Obviously the weather would be great. Yeah, and I don't think I've been to any Arab country. So yeah, that's my answer. Okay guys, that is all the questions done. I really enjoyed doing this, so please give it a thumbs up if you also enjoyed watching it. Please leave some comments down below and let me know some answers to some of these questions as well, because I really want to get to know you guys better too. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button because I'd love to see you here in my next video. So yeah, until next week guys.